Rinig ba ako pag nakaganito?
Game na.
Rinig ako pag nakaganito?
Oo.
Okay, game.
Go na.
Good day, everyone, and good day to our dear professor. We are the Group 6, and we are here to present to you our research paper entitled The Preferences of TUP Students in Purchasing a Product in Technological University of the Philippines, Manila Campus. And here with me today, my co-researcher, Jonalyn Morales and Miss Liabore.
So, good day, everyone. The first one is, what is the main objective of your study? Objectives of the study or statement of the problem. This study aims to know the preferences of TUP students in purchasing a product. It intended to answer the following. The first one is, what is the most criterion does TUP students needs to consider when purchasing a product online and offline? And the second one is, what is the common risk does TUP students experience in purchasing a product online and offline shopping? And the last one is, what is the main reason why TUP students prefer to shop online rather than offline?
And the second one, why did you choose this particular
Next
topic?
one is Miss
What is
Mr.
it?
Ansan Salapa.
Okay, why did you choose this particular topic and is it why is it relevant? So we, the researcher, chose this particular topic because it was timely and relevant during these times of difficulties. And according to our research, most people are interested in the innovative way of buying a product online. And as a researchers, we want to find out the perception of TUP students in buying the product, whether offline, and what are its reasons. Thank you.
Next is, what are your specific research questions? So the researcher used this descriptive research method. This online survey is a set of structured questions by filling out a form. The research questionnaire intended by demographic profile of students such as gender and age, and asked about marital status, employment status, um, they prefer to choose in purchasing a product. They do trust online. The important criterion when they buy in offline and online shopping. Last is the reason that they lead to shop online and offline.
Next one is, what is the study design, sample, data gathering, procedure, and the tools did you apply on this study? The study design, this is qualitative research study that we was conduct using a random sampling technique and a semi-structured online survey. Researcher choose qualitative design of the research will be applied in this study in order to get the accurate data for the statistical treatment. And for the sample, the researcher used simple random sampling technique. The population for this study occurs around Manila, especially in Technological University of the Philippines, Manila, campus at Ayala Boulevard. And the researchers had collected 45 respondents for the study. And the researcher will generally use the data survey form for collecting the necessary data needed in the study analysis. And for the data gathering tools, The proponent of this study will generally use the data survey form for the collecting the necessary data needed in the study analysis. Approach the survey form for equipment and instruments are captured on data survey. This online survey is set structural questions that the respondents complete over the internet, generally through filling through filling out of the form. For the data gathering procedure, the researcher proponent of this study will conduct an online survey for the students. An online survey that will be given the researcher to answer on this study and provide recommendation and conclusion. And also, the researcher will invite respondents by means of sample random sampling, and we will ask them to answer the online survey by using questionnaire in the link given. And the last one, the researcher will then gather the online survey result for the students.
The second one is, what statistical treatment did you use to answer each research question and why? The data collected by the researchers underwent summarization in Microsoft Excel, and parts of the questionnaire consisting of demographic, experience, and satisfactory no recommendation of the respondents are undergone through measurement of central tendency. The participants are represented by the codes in our variable matrix to easily identify the data, and that's all.
Next question is what result is for each question? So first is 66.7% are answering by female, 33.3% is answering by male. 100% is answering that they are 18 to 30 years old. For marital status, 93.3% is answering that they are single, 6.7% is optional. For employment status, 92.3% is student, 7.7% is working student. For the preferred to choose in a purchasing a product, 61.7% is offline shopping and 38.3% is online shopping. For if they trust online, 66.7 5% is answering by yes, and 34.5% is answering by no. Next is the most important criterion when they buy offline shopping. 70% is answering by quality, 8.3% is answering by price, 13.3% is answering by payment facility. Next is criterion when they buy in online shopping. 53.3% is answering by quality, 8.3% is answering by payment security, 5% is answering by other, and 33.3% is answering by delivery. Next is the reason that they lead to shop online. 43.3% is answering by saving valuable time, and 51.7% is answering by finding items which might not see in the store. Last is the reason that they lead to shop offline. 11.7% is answering by discount. 33.3% is answering by prefer to touch the product. 15% is answering by better returns policies. 40% is answering by no product disappointment.
Is what are your conclusion and recommendation? For the conclusion, Online shopping has made customers more effective and efficient in their shopping behavior. The survey of TUP Manila students demonstrated a favorable attitude and behavior toward online purchasing even among those consumers who prefer traditional businesses. In the middle of the pandemic, these students group have time to engage in offline purchasing for personal reasonable such as social isolation and keeping oneself secure from the COVID.
And for the recommendations, the overall findings indicate that respondents view online shopping favorably. This obviously explains the country's projected expansion in the internet commerce. And during this pandemic, people nowadays were engaged in purchasing online for personal protection. The essential characteristics and aspects found in the study can be used by online shopping firms to create their strategies and plans in the country. In an online shopping environment, firms can prioritize the consumer's implicit and explicit criteria. Various firms can also utilize the statistics to identify their target client categories. The study's findings can be used by practitioners to rethink or modify their online buying strategy. And females spend more online than men. So online retailers should pay more attention to their female customers. And that would be all. Thank you.